Hey y'all, it's me again, the Rock Doctor, coming at you live with another installment of What the F Should I Be Practicing? And today, I get this question from a lot of my adult students. Hey Rock Doctor George, dude, are there any exercises that I could be utilizing and playing to improve my playing? Is there something I can do? And I always answer like this. One thing that I tell my students is I really don't like exercises if they don't turn into some kind of a lick, if they can't be used directly as a lick in a song. Don't practice crap that you're never going to play. Don't practice some strange, weird finger dexterity exercises where you're, swapping this finger to this. Don't do any of that crazy tongue twister shit for your fingers. No. If you don't have a lot of time to practice, that's a waste of time. But there are exercises that I think that are good, even if you have limited time. So what I played a minute ago was one of them. And so let's talk about it. It was a 16th note sequence based on any scale, really, but I'm using the A minor pentatonic in the 5th position, the home scale, that I like to call it, scale number 1. But the important thing here first, I suppose, is just to learn how to play this sequence. There's an ascending version and a descending version, and of course I've got tab for you as I play through that. It's going to be tabbed out so you can follow it along. But there's really only a couple of moves on the ascending part of it. Let me go over here, and I'm going to play the first 4 notes, and I'm picking every note. To use alternate picking, I won't talk about that, but you can figure it out. You're smart. All right, so I'm going to play the first 4 notes of the scale ascending. So in other words, this. So on the top string, what did I do? I played 5-8, and then I went to the A string and played 5-7. Okay, the second move is 4 more notes. I start on the second note of the top string, so I'm going to play 8 on the low E, then I'm going to play 5-7 on the A, and 5 on the D. Those are the only moves. Check it out. Let me put that together. Now to keep it going, all you do is start on the next string and do it. Now I'm not going to talk you through this, I'm going to check it out. And carry it all the way over until you get down here. Let's see. And when you get to the end, we've got a descending one. So as soon as you get to the high string, 8th fret, reverse it. So if you reverse it, you've got this. The first 4 notes are descending straight in a row. A high string, 8-5, B string, 8-5. So there's the first move of the descending pattern, okay? The second move starts on the high string at 5, so it's the second note in the sequence, and you do 4 notes in a row like this. So what was that? That was the high string 5, and then I went to the B string and played 8-5, then I went to the G string and played 7. So you got this, okay? And you just keep moving that across the strings. Now, the important thing, memorize it. Then find a metronome. You can use an online metronome. I use one, let me look again. I found one just randomly online from, what does it say? It says imusicschool.com, okay? But the important thing about this metronome is this. You can set the speed, and I set mine at 40, just real slow, okay? And, but you can accent different groupings of notes, and I chose 16th notes. Listen, I'm going to click it on, listen. So for every strong beat, there's 4 little beats that will go with it. Listen. See? Da, 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 2, 3, E, and 4, E, and 1, E. So, there you go. Let me turn it off. So your goal is to play along with that. It's a truth teller. And keep it going as long as possible. Now what I did when I started out, at the beginning of this video, is I played along with that exactly. At 16th notes. Then, once I got through the sequence, I doubled my speed, and without changing the metronome speed. I was playing 30-second notes for the second half. But in other words, your goal is to gradually speed it up. You don't want to necessarily melt it off the fingerboard, but you want to have enough control of it where you can fit it into songs, and we're going to cover that in a minute. Yeah. So now, let's get out of this, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn this idea into a short lick. So let me go ahead and play along with this track. Now, this is my backing track at A number 1, and now I'm going to go to the dry erase board for a second. Look, I just looped the first section, the A minor to F thing, which is 2 measures long, right? It's 2 bars. A measure of A minor, a measure of F. You've heard it before, no doubt. And I was using the A minor pentatonic in the 5th position, this guy. It works with any of these though, but here's the thing. I played the sequence for a measure. And then I ended the phrase, turned it into a phrase, where when I got to the second measure, I stopped on an A note, which is a chord tone of F. And I did that every time to keep things simple. But this works on any chord progression. Once you go beyond this, you know, whatever the chords are, you have to end on a chord tone. So there's that. All right, now, let me fire this thing up. And I think what I'll do is, I'll start in the descending fashion, and then when I get all the way across, I'll ascend. But again, every time I'm just playing a 2-measure phrase. Right? That's what this is about. So we're trying to turn it into a lick, not a mindless exercise that you'll never use. Because an exercise that you can't use in a song is you're wasting your time. I think. Especially if you have limited time. Alright, here we go. So there you go. There's the gist of it. You can turn that little 16th note sequence into licks, and you can see I moved it across the strings. It works with any shape. The important thing when you're turning it into a lick is to make sure you end it on a chord tone. So you have to know what the chord is underneath you, and then find a chord tone somewhere within the confines of that lick in that position you're in. All right. So that's it. It's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, order me a pizza. Find me a hot chick bass player, and I'll be a happy guy. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. Bye.